Still no good.
It says it's coming on. I just got notice. It's live. Okay. We're at time. Okay, so we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Well, welcome everyone to this episode of Astropreneur. Normally, I do a lot of videos with regards to doing reviews and helpful hints and so on, but I'm going to change it up a little bit today. Normally, a lot of us have, especially a lot of makers, have been online with various 3D printing companies and filament makers and so on, and they have interviewed us about what we do. So I decided to change things a little bit around, and I decided to switch things and allow us be the interviewers of a 3D printer company or and people that we see online all the time. So tonight's special guest is Bill Gao. Bill is the Chief Marketing Officer for JGMaker, and many of you probably know JGMaker because you've been interested in their latest product, which is the Artist E printer. So let's say hi to Bill, and let's just switch over here to bring Bill online. So hey Bill, how are you?
Hi everyone. So can everyone hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, very good. Okay, so it's my honor to join this live, and thanks for live. Thanks for inviting. So in today's live, so I would like to have a communication with William.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a little chat, find out about who. As I said, we've often seen Bill online. We've seen him doing live streams. We see him on chat on Facebook. You see him on a Kickstarter all the time and commenting and giving input and taking your input on what you'd like to see in printers. And so I think it's time we're going to turn the table. And as I said, we're going to figure out who Bill is. Up to now, he's just been a name on a screen. So let's find out a little bit more. So Bill, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your background and so on.
Okay, thanks. Actually, as you can see, I'm 100% made in China. Yeah, I'm a Chinese guy, and I was working before I joined JGMaker. So I was working for the other 3D printing company, which is called Sovo. And back in the days, I was before I started work. So I was study at Melbourne at the Melbourne University, and I study marketing. So that's the reason I decided to do the marketing. But from my career, I don't have any idea in 3D printing, and I don't have any idea in online marketing, or I don't have any idea on DIY, something like that. But let me tell you the truth. Chinese people, it's not that good. It's not really good in DIY, especially for me. But the first time I joined a 3D company, and it's my first time in my life, which is last year, March, and someone tell me, okay, it has a 3D printer. So I have no idea of 3D printer. I thought it's like a super high technology, like cost 10,000 a machine. Then after I joined the company, and I really love that. Really love 3D printing. Since it really creates lots of projects, and the most of the project can be created by 3D printer. So quite fascinating. So for me, the reason I joined JGMaker, later I will tell you later. But for JGMaker, it's kind of occasional and a kind of fate, I think. Yeah. So me, my name is Bill. So if you cannot remember my name, so every time you just went to a hotel or you just go to the restaurant, whenever you pay the bills, that is Bill.
Okay, this is weird. Somebody's just telling me that we're actually not showing up live, even though I see you.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
How come? Did you see any comment? I didn't see any comment.
No, I don't see any comments either. I'm just getting notification that we're not on live, but I'm watching it live right
My name
now.
is Bill. So if you don't know if you cannot remember, did you see any comment? I didn't. You must turn off your Facebook and.
I did. Now I just did a test.
Yeah. Okay.
And it says we're not live on YouTube as well, which is kind of weird. Okay, so Steve Blum sees us on live.
Oh, finally we got someone.
So we have someone.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. Other people, there's 6 people on Facebook, on YouTube. They're not waiting apparently, which is kind of weird because. Let me go see it live on YouTube. Let me just double check this. View on YouTube.
Okay, I see. Okay, we got 4 people, and they said they can see me. They can see us. Yeah, they can see you.
And I can see it live on YouTube as well.
Yeah. So it shouldn't have.
So that's kind of weird. So okay, well, some people can see us, other people can't. I don't know why, but we do have comments. And hi everybody for joining us. So we'll continue on. It's recorded anyway, so people can catch up if for whatever reason. So so you've been involved with 3D printing and marketing for about for about a year really, with Sobon and then here. I won't ask you which company is your favorite company, right? I won't go there because that's an very, very unfair question to ask anybody. So, why did you choose JGMaker? You are with Sobon. Why did you choose to move to JGMaker?
Okay. Last year, as I said, and I was working for Sofa, and the first actually I built up Sofa from scratch. So the day I joined Sofa, the Sofa only have doesn't have anything. Don't have anything, but the reason I left Sofa is nothing about Sofa is no good. No. Sofa is good. They did a great job on their printer. Because this year at March, because of the COVID-19, and I was planning to do a business, to start a company with my friend, but things doesn't going well. Going well, and I was planning to start business with one of my partner, and we are but not in 3D printer. Not in 3D printer. We are doing the other project, but later on, but at that time, factory is closed and the market is not really good at that time, and because most of the company at that time is like they got to struggle with their cash or whatever. So later on, so I decided to close my stop my project. Now I need to find a job. And one of my friend introduced me to a company, and it's a marketing company. So, and the first client for this marketing company is JGMaker. And then the owner of the company just tell me, "Hey Bill, so you got a 3D print, so you got experience in 3D printing. So well, then let me. So I will let you to handle the whole JGMaker project." But after 1 month, just 1 month, that marketing company closed. Closed. Yeah, that's cool. It's like a story, it's like nobody. Like 1 month, not even less one. I joined that marketing company less than 1 month. So then that marketing company closed. Then JGMaker asked me, "So hey Bill, so I see you did a good job on our project, and you are doing really good job. So would you like to join our company?" So now I just checked the JGMaker background and long history, and even creativity owner, Mr. Chen, or actually I'm not sure if if anyone know about JGMaker. Actually, in the back days, the brand name is called JG Aurora, and we just changed brand name from JG Aurora to JGMaker because the brand name is much easier to pronounce and it's much easier to remember. But JGMaker it doesn't have big market share, and most people they don't know about the JGMaker. But in Chinese market, JGMaker is doing very good job. It's like a creativity in USA. It's doing very good job.
Yeah, I've heard actually. I was speaking with other with people from other companies. I've dealt with them with like I mentioned a few. Might as well. Like G Tech and a few other companies. And when you when you mention JGMaker, they ask, "Is that JG Aurora?" And I say, "Yes." I say, "Oh, they're huge in China. Everybody talks about it." So yeah, and I knew that you had a big name like in China. It just not overseas, not over in the western side of the world.
Yeah, correct. The day before I joined JGMaker, I didn't know about the JG Aurora at all. So I just doing some little bit background research, and they have their own manufacturers and they have their own research product development team, and actually they are doing very good job in this area. So nowadays now if you check our official website, we already now I think for Western market, most people only know about JGMaker Magic, JGMaker A5, A5S. Now it's RTSD, and I think that's it. But if you check our whole production line, we got much more printer in Chinese market. So that's the reason. Why I joined. So back to topic. Why do I decide to join JGMaker? Two reasons. One, I need a job. Two, yeah, I need a job to feed myself. Two, JGMaker has a long history in 3D printing, and even much. So even 4 founders of Creativity, 3 of them they was working for JGMaker, and then after they just working for a couple of years, then they decided to start up their own company. And at the beginning stage of Creativity, they just they even I'm not sure, but I'm not sure this message. So most of Creativity printer they just doing the similar version of the JGMaker for the at the early days. Yeah. So I think that's the main two main reasons.
Well, feeding yourself is a good reason, right?
yeah, of course, of course. And they did provide a good offer to me.
That's good. So, like we see you online on everything, right?
Yeah.
Every social media, you're everywhere.
Yeah.
You're a great. I like you and I have dealt with each other for a while, but like you are very outgoing and very forthright with all of your users. You're honest with your users on social media, which is great. But with all of that, and you have a job to do on top of all of that. So, what is your normal day like? Like, well, we know you're busy, but how is a normal day for Bill?
Okay. Oh, how is my normal day for myself? Usually, I work more than 10 hours every day, more than 10 hours. So even company they just ask me work like 8 hours, but I work every day. Every day. Well, except sometimes I got something to do, so I finish my work at on time. But mostly 10 hours, and I start my job at 9 o'clock in the morning, but usually I arrive to company at before 8:30. So these 30 minutes I don't get any pay. So why do I do that? Because JGMaker is they don't have good foundation in Western market, so I need to spend time and I need to spend a lot of effort to build up the foundation. So that drives me to spend more time on my job. And the first day, every day at the morning time, so I need to reply tons of email message from Kickstarters or comment at Facebook, or some product inquiry or business cooperations, and I need to check out. I need to have a meeting with my with our research team and with my subordinate, and with my I need doing the marketing, Facebook advertising, something like that. So the whole day schedule is full filled up. The whole day schedule is full filled up. So if you check about our Kickstarter comment and replying, mostly it's replying by me and Scott.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, so I got always every day I got a busy day. So sometimes even William or even the other user, they approach to me and they send a message to me from Facebook or WeChat or something like that. But sometimes I forget to reply. It's not because I ignore something like that, because you got tons of message every day.
Yeah. Well, being busy keeps you out of trouble, right?
Yeah, and I think the boss of JGMaker, he must be very happy. Why? Because I work for him. I can say every day at least 2 hours for free.
Well, yeah, for free employment.
Yeah, for free. That's true. So for the I think for the National Day, we launched our Kickstarter at 17th of September, and the 1st of October is our National Day. So I was supposed to have 6 days day off, but actually I only have 3 days less. 3 days less, because even on my holiday, I need to reply. I need to talk about. I need to build connection with our tester. I need do this, do that, or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, but now the project is finished. It's much better now.
There's a good comment there, and I know I agree with them because I'm a salaried employee. It's welcome to the wonderful world of being a salaried employee. No matter what hours you do, you only get set paid, no matter what it is.
Yeah. So lots of time I didn't work for the pay. Yeah, I work for the pay for my to feed myself. But if I just like if I am just working for the payment, I don't have to do like 10 hours every day. Sometimes like 11 hours, 12 hours every day.
Yeah. Well, so we've talked a little bit about you and how long you've been with the company. So I want to talk now. A lot of people are here because they've actually seen the RSD. They've heard about the RSD. They're supporters and backers of the RSD. So, like, tell us a little bit about the RSD project. Like, was this your first ever Kickstarter? And if
hello, Necking. Hello, the internet is still. Can everyone hear us? Hello? Hello? The internet is interrupted. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm still alive. Oh, looks like lime flows up. Yeah, from my picture, yeah, it's freezing. So I'm good. It's still here. Wonderful. Yes. I think William asked me if he asked me what Artist is our first project. Yes. Yeah. Yes. The reason we want to decide to launch at Kickstarter, because as I said, it's a marketing active campaign. So since JGMaker doesn't have much brand awareness on Western market, so Kickstarter is a good platform. And some people just always ask me, hey Bill, how much money did you make from this Kickstarter project? Okay, now I can review. It's time to review this information now. You should ask me how much money do we lose for Kickstarters. Because Kickstarter, they charge us 8% commission, and we need to put a lot of, and we only sell like the first 500 units, we only sell like 339 US dollar with global free shipping and 3 years. So how would you think we can make money from at this price? No, cannot. So we lose money for some. We lose little bit money. We lose some money for this project, but it's okay. And my goal is for this project, for this Kickstarter, is to expand our market share. Yeah, and for Artist D, I have been a lot of I got it has been a tough tough month for me because I never use Kickstarter. Even me, I never back any project at Kickstarter, and I don't even heard about Kickstarters before doing this project. And so sometimes our backers ask me, okay, about a Kickstarter function. So I need to register another personal account then to answer the question. Yeah. So it has been a tough month. Yeah. And the process for Kickstarter is like build a trust, build a connection to the communities. So the whole process is to listen the community and listen the comment and replying everything. Yeah, something like that. Okay, will William still? Hello, William, are you still here? Is freeze? Oh, we appreciate for the great deal for backs. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, and I got something special gift for you guys today, and I got latest news for our Artist D and Artist D Pro. Yeah, I'm sure some of you guys are coming for Pro version. Need sleep? Okay. Andrew. So so what's your time on your location now? Now it's 10:22 in China.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like William has back.
I'm sorry. I had a network issue, so I'm very, very sorry.
Yeah.
So let's get back on track. So let's talk a little bit about the Artist D. So it's your first Kickstarter, and what is the process like to set up a Kickstarter? How painful is it?
Sorry, how
painful is it to set up a Kickstarter?
Oh, to start, as I said, as this is our first project at Kickstarter, and we don't have any experience for that. And I remember the first night we doing a Facebook live stream at for launch up. But after we finish up our live show, now we need to start doing a lot of work. I can tell you to start to launch a project in Kickstarter, it requires like a teamwork. And the first night for our Kickstarter, I finished my job at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean night time, PM, 12 o'clock PM. So
I can imagine.
yeah, I finished my work and my wife tell me, "Oh, where have you been to? My goodness, 12 o'clock." And yeah, the whole month, yeah, it's struggle and really like it's really like big pressure.
Yeah, but like, how is it like being married and having to go to the office and be there for so many hours every day?
Yeah,
that's difficult, right?
Yes, yes, of course, it's very tired month. Yeah, it's quite tired month, and but for the first, but after 2 weeks, it's easier. But for the first week, I need to find a different channel to promote our Kickstarter. Otherwise, how can we raise 500,000 for our artist? So like it looks like so I need a reply, I need a message, I need to build up the community, and some user ask us to host a live stream. um, I need to design the stretch goal, because I don't have any experience at Kickstarter, so I don't know about anything about stretch goal. So yeah, I need to build up. So I have to think. To when I design a stretch goal for our artists, quite a headache, because I need to consider the shipment. I need to consider about the budget. So I need to consider about the community. So all of these I have to consider. If the stretch goal is too small, okay, the user will be not happy. Yeah. If too big, boss is not happy. If the product is too big, then shipping fees is too costly.
I think you've done well because you've been through all of that and you still don't have any gray hair, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, for artist D, the first batch is ready to go. So it's ready to go, and now I'm just waiting our stretch goal, and I will put our stretch goal all like 8 loads and 2 FCC cable into the every package. Yeah.
Yeah.
So first batch will be sent in within this month for sure.
So what is the present status of the Artist D? Let's talk about the standard version of the Artist D. What is its present status?
Present data for Artist D, you mean?
Yeah, then the standard version.
Oh, standard version.
Mm-hmm.
At the current stage, we have manufactured about more than 200 units already. So why it takes longer time than expect? Because we spend at least 10 days. So after we finish Kickstarter project, and we still find some small issues at our Artist D. So we have to keep testing, and every machine we test every single machine. So that is a big task, and we test and we optimize for the structure, and and that's the reason so far we only produce like around 200 units, but next batch will be much quicker. Because for the first batch we must it takes times.
Well, you have to fine tune the process and so on the first time, the first run of a machine, and then after that, then once you get it down and you have everything leveled, it's the same with any manufacturing, right? You fine tune each, and then you get better and better the more you do. So
correct. Also because we need to spend time. We also need to spend time for our pro version as well. So that's the reason.
Let's talk about the pro in a moment, because we have something special for everyone here to talk about when we go to the pro. So let's hold on to that for a small while. So when we talk about the art, okay, so we have the Artist D. It's going, it's producing. You're going to start ramping up the number of machines you're going to build. But what was it like? Like a lot of other manufacturers design printers, and they send them out to everybody. They put them out they make them available on sale, and they don't ask for end user input at all. They don't ask any input, right? You've taken a different approach, whereas you've interacted with the community on an ongoing basis, and taken their feedback on what they would like in printers, and even during your Kickstarter project for the Artist D, you stretched it again, and in the middle of it decided to start adding a new version of it because people wanted features that were not in the standard, right? So what was it like changing direction all of a sudden in the middle of a project, and actually taking one and it becoming two?
Okay, correct. Yeah, that's a good question. But before I answer this question, let me answer. There's one question from comment. Okay, from Align. When will the Pro deliver to Canada? With around January next year, as I said. So let me back to topic. What was it? So the reason, firstly, community is very important for us. Yeah. The reason why JGMaker is is not doing very good job at Western market before I joined, because they don't spend too much time on communities or for support. Yeah, but from my experience, community is the voice of users. So I read every comment at Kickstarter project. I read every comment, and I just like collect all of feedback from them, and I see if I see some demand for our for extra feature of the artistry. And the day I talk, so when I talk to our engineers, so I would like to have another version to have extra feature, which is pro version. And all of them like, what? All of them? Are you crazy? We only got 30 days, and now you tell me, oh, and you want pro? You must be kidding me. Okay, all of them. But then I communicate with them, and I said, okay, touch screen. Lots of people asking for touch screen, and lots of people asking for meanwhile something like that. Because I see all the features for Pro is come from the communities,
Mm.
So that's the reason. Because I think for a company, the community is like a collection. It's like connection. The best, from my point, the best function for Kickstarter is the comment. So I can build up a connection between me, not me, between JGMaker and the end user. So we know what our end user exactly want from our machine. So that's the reason I spend time on our communities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gara, well, I think you're building up a bit of a fan club if you look at this comment here. So
Yeah.
it looks like Bill is the face of JGMaker now. I don't.
I'm only a fan of him.
You have a
Thank
fan club.
Okay.
So
I think let me tell you something about JGMaker before I join. Because JGMaker they didn't doing a proper job on community support before I joined, and the day I joined JGMaker, and some people they just reached me from Facebook, and they said, oh, I need no support, or no feedback, or something like that. It's all active. Oh my goodness, I was a big headache. So and then I see the importance of the community. So and every month I host a giveaway, which is printer giveaway or some a good prize giveaway. And if you check out about our Facebook Live, every time I always send something gift out. Send yeah. If you check our live every time, so the next live will be we will have live for this month for sure, and also have giveaway for every live. Yeah, because we want to hear your voice. Yeah.
So people have been asking about the Pro, but I don't want to go there yet. I'm going to ask beyond the Pro.
Yeah.
What does JGMaker have down the road? I know you won't be able to give us details. I understand you may have some ideas or whatever, but like you have actually used the community to enhance the standard artistry and then to develop the Pro.
Yeah.
So what's next? What you have looking down the road? What's out there?
Okay, you mean what's the plan for next for artistry?
Yeah, after the artistry and the Pro, just talk a little bit about the Pro, about what's happening there, maybe, but then move on to what's beyond the Pro. What are we looking at in 2021? What is on your roadmap?
Okay. Okay, that's a very good question for this one.
I know you may not be able to give details because there's some ideas are going around right now, but give us some idea about what the direction is.
Okay. We got some draft for this for our next for our future of artistry. Firstly, So I can from my point, I can't reveal too much information
Of
for
course.
yeah. But as I said, before we decide to develop a new product, I will ask our community what future do you want for our new machine. Then based on our plan, then we can decide okay which future should we add for our next new new generation product at 2021. Yeah, and of course for the new generation product, it will not just like a small upgrade. No. Must be a big break. Yeah, that's from yeah. We don't just like okay, like put something change something need to be and change upgrade power supply or need to be upgrade then new machine. It's like if you check about the production line of Creativity, most of their machine, they just doing need to be upgrade, then they sell it. If you check that, but I'm not saying Creativity is bad. No, that's their strategy. But from my point, we would rather to like every year we only have 3-4 new machine, then but the new machine must be really meet the demands of the user.
This is a big comment that said I would really like to see a competitive line of awesome printers who challenge Creality, hot sellers like the CR6SC, Ender 5 Plus, and so on. Would you? That would be awesome. And I'll buy from Bill Gao. Oh, I'm sorry, JG.
Oh.
See, I told you, you're the figurehead already.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We are not. I'm not trying to. Yeah. From my point. Creativity is. Yes, it's true. Creativity is big competitor for us, but we don't treat him as a competitor. We treat him as like if you see someone is better than doing a better job than you should learn something, learn good things from learn good stuff from him, rather than just okay beat him down. I think every company I never dismiss any company. I never dismiss okay. I mean every company has their advantage and has their benefit their pro and cons. Yeah. So for me, I never think about okay to replace the Creality CI 6SE. I always think how do we meet demands of our users.
Okay, well, someone's talking about IDEX being a big thing, so they're wondering what's coming up next. But now I have a question. Just before we move on to the next big reveal, because we have a big reveal tonight. First of all, everybody who's watching, if you're on Facebook, please follow, like whatever media you're on, follow, subscribe, click the thumbs up. If you're on YouTube, click that bell to get reminders of more upcoming events, because it helps the channel. And I'm planning to bring more interviews like this with people that you regularly see online. So please subscribe, click like, click the bell, follow me on Facebook, whatever else it has to, and you can do on your whatever media you're following. So the big reveal. A lot of people have been asking about the Pro, and seeing as we've been talking about the Pro, and I've asked people to hold off a little bit. So are you ready, Bill?
Yes, wait minutes.
So we're going to go over.
Yeah.
To do a quick changeover, and right beside Bill, let me actually take myself out of here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the prototype of the Artist Pro, and if you check here, here is a touch screen here. But I didn't. The reason I didn't switch my switch printer on because I want to show the structure of the Artist Pro. So what do we do? What do we do for our for Pro? So if you check our update, so we got four extra upgrade, touch screen and meanwhile power. I can show you, and also optical switch in here. Here. I'm not sure if you guys can see clearly here. So that's the optical switch, and TMC 2209 or 6 drive. Okay, not just 1 drive, not just 2 drive. And what else do? Okay, besides this one, what else do we also make some small upgrade? That time to show you. The first one you can see is the purge pin here. So you can adjust now for Pro version. You can adjust the height. And secondly, what else do we do for the right extruder? Some people ask me, okay, how do we adjust the height? For second extruder here. If you check here, we do some design here, and all you need to do is just get a screwdriver and just use then loosen this spool. Then you can just okay. I don't have any screwdriver, but I will show you. I will show that. I can record a short video for that. It's very convenient. It's very convenient to adjust now. And also, what else? Oh, okay. By the way, this one is also for basic version. Yeah, for the height adjustment, also for basic version as well. Yeah. And what else do we do? Some improvement here for the J limited end switch. We change to manually. So if you check here, okay. Wait. It can be you can just change your height of J limited. So can be all you need to do is just use hand to screw this one. So if you lose this screw, then the J limit height can be changed very easy. So it's much easier than beta version. Yeah. Wait minutes.
You have a question, Bill?
Yeah.
And it's is the second extruder height adjustment also in the standard version?
Yes.
Good news.
Yeah. So also for the J limited switch, for both version. But for the purge pin, for these purge pins, only for Pro version, adjustable. But I mean, this one is it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for this one. Yeah. So and for some people, some of you guys may have considered, okay, do I need to upgrade into Pro version or not? Okay, it depends on your needs. There's nothing wrong to or right to upgrade to Pro version. But as I said, if you check the price, the meanwhile is very it's 500 watt. It's 500 watt. If you check the price at Amazon, even I have upload a meanwhile power supply at our official website already, and it's $90 just for 1 meanwhile. So now, if you just for upgrading of the new machine to the Pro, only 85. Well, it's quite.
Yeah, the power supply alone is about $85, right?
Yeah, it's a timeline, I think. Yeah.
Most right people, now, and Gaurav, Bill just went over all of the features that he's showing, like the stepper motors, the power supply, the optical sensors, the height adjustment, and the buckets and so on. So I think it's covered here. But Bill, it might be a good idea that on the Facebook group create a list of all the differences between the standard and the pro version, just so people can see it out there. So if you want to get a full list, Bill will get Bill at some point. It's his data, but at some point he'll publish it out on the group, on the Artisty group, so you can actually get to see a full list of what has been added to the pro version. So does anyone now, since Bill and I have had our little chat, and you've all been involved somewhat, does anybody have any other questions that you would like to bring up? Like, type in your questions into the chat, and Bill is here. Now is your chance to get some one-on-one time with him. Ask your questions. We'll be happy to address it. Either Bill or myself will be happy to address. Okay. Other than being, is that awesome, Liam, or it's awesome that we got the answer to your question?
Oh, by the way, for this 2Cube, we use Pro version to test this 2Cubes, and it's very smoothly. I can show you through cameras. Just
come up to the camera. Yeah, come up to the camera and show that, and then we'll move on. Go back a little bit, Bill. A bit too close.
Can you see that?
Yeah, move back a little bit. It's out of focus.
So this is the bottom. This is the bottom of the cube. And if you check this one, can you see that? Very smooth.
That looks really good.
This one, very smoothly.
That's nice quality.
Okay, I will but some people may think, okay, this 2Cube, that's easy object. No problem. I will print a more complicated model to show you guys and post at Facebook. Yeah. We got a question. When do you expect to ship for the first unit? For the first unit to backers. Should be now I'm waiting for the stretch goals gift. So actually the first batch unit is ready to go. So it's like should be less than 7 days. But it should be like for the first batch.
That's for 200 machines, correct?
Yeah, for 200 machines. But the first 200 machine it takes time. But the rest it will be much faster.
Yeah, there's a comment here saying that you're doing a great job, and that so many disappointing 3D printer Kickstarters that you're actually giving hope back to the community because you're working with us.
Oh, thank you.
And I agree with him. Like, as an end user, as someone who has a selection of different printers here, I think it makes a big difference to have someone who's actually listening to us. So it does make a difference.
Yeah. Wait. I see the question. I'm really looking forward to having the machine. Yeah. So yeah, why do we so from overall, before I launch our Kickstarter project, and my planning is, okay, we ship the product immediately after we finish the project, but I'm 100% sure everyone, they would prefer wait a couple weeks to get a better machine, rather than to get a low moment. That's not just a unfinished machine. Yeah.
There's a technical question here. I'm not sure if you have the answer. They're asking, is there a separate relay for the bed heater to take the load off the motherboard? Because some printers do everything on the main board. Are you using a separate power relay for the main board, for the print bed?
Oh, this is technical.
Yeah. How about you take that aside, and then you can we can go and you can address that on the group chat. So so Tom, go ask that in the group chat, in the chat for the Artisty. And if you're not part of that, you should join that group. And if not, you can post it on my Facebook page, and I'll get the answer from Bill, and we can relay it back to you. Okay. Let's see what other questions we have here. Oh, more comments about they can't tell how many Kickstarter projects they donated to that never received and that never worked. So, but in the past, I think on that topic, in the past, Kickstarter was used for new companies wanting to raise money. But Kickstarter has grown beyond that. Now it's all about companies trying to use Kickstarter to create market awareness of their products nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not, big companies don't use Kickstarter to raise the money. They use it to start off market awareness, which they later on then obviously they're going to deliver, because if you're going to back a large company, chances are they're going to deliver, and they're going to deliver on time, right? Whereas small companies may or may not have the financial backing they need, and it's to develop a product, and then when the product's developed, to try and get it out the door. But they may not always get there. They may not get to the development to the point that it's actually become successful. So
that's true. If you some people or some company, some startup company, they raise money from Kickstarters, and but they underestimate the difficulty of to manufacture the product. It
yeah,
takes time, yes, and it takes no matter from the shipping fees or from wherever. It's not that easy. So today you see now from from the customer views, you can see the product from us. It's not that easy to come up. We have we need to do lots of tons of work to come up a new product for
yeah,
a startup company. For especially for 3D printing. If you don't have enough money, it's highly chance to be failed. I can tell you, highly chance to be
yeah,
failed. But if they raise money from Kickstarter and the product is like okay software or a small stuff or easy stuff or USB cable or whatever, a phone case, something like that, or a small easy stuff, it's okay. It's much easier. But for 3D printer, I don't believe like a company who is rising like $10,000 or like okay or like five or $50,000 they can doing a proper job.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's called
Starting a business is expensive. Yeah.
yes
So there's a
now they
question here
yeah
asking about the hardened steel nozzles again, and I know it's
oh
come up in the groups. If I've chatted a few times, but
yeah few times yeah
yeah,
yeah since okay I have to tell the truth. Since we focus on Artist D and Artist D Pro at this period of time, so we didn't test the hardened steel nozzle yet.
yeah,
But yeah, but we will consider for this for sure because I have seen a couple times already. But as I said, Artist D and Artist D Pro is our first priority.
yes.
Yeah.
And that's your dedication and your commitment to the backers, that you're going to get the machines out to them, and then any add-ons you're going to look at later on, right? So because your backers are expecting a return for helping, for being involved in the Kickstarter. So the question regarding purge buckets on the
Yes.
Pro, are the plastic?
Yeah. Yes. It is. It is plastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm.
And there's one more big comment.
Community request collecting and engaging with one another. And the backers are pretty much guaranteed product because it's good to check with artistic classic sample. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. It
Uh,
is, because so many have, like, there's other companies out there who've done Kickstarters. I won't name names because all of you are in the 3D printing community, and you all know who I'm about to talk about.
yeah.
Who come up with a product, make it, and then offer it on Amazon before the backers even get even see one piece. So
Yeah.
that's not how you're supposed to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so the comment here, I understand about a priority right now is the ship printers. Yes, it is. It
Yeah.
is a priority.
Yeah. Yeah. So please understand. Yeah. Because we got too many people to asking for different stuff. Yeah. But
Uh,
I need.
There's a
I need.
there's a comment about a profile for the artist on JGMaker.
Not yet. Not yet. Now it's still Cura. It's still Cura. But as I said, we need a time. We need a time to take one step by step. It's impossible to this one doing together. Yeah. So now the first priority is shipping the printer. We know.
Yeah. We have another question asking about will there
Yeah.
be STL files available for the purge buckets?
Don't problem. No problem at all. So don't worry about that. Yes. Um. Later on, for even if you check our official website, and we even have released our source code already. So for
Yeah.
STL, yeah, no problem. So I can tell you, for most company, for most even creativity, they usually release their source code after 3 and 6 months. But now nobody get a machine yet, and we release the source code already. As I promised the community.
I'm
Once,
already working on your. I'm already working on the firmware,
yeah,
because I noticed it's just as the right now it says a standard Merlin. I'm actually working on a graphic to actually say RSD as the logo as part of the firmware boot up. So I'm in the process of looking into that right now.
I will take
So
name.
and maybe if I get enough time, I may even try and do some animated graphics. So it boots up and does JGMaker and then changes into RSD or something. I'm looking into doing that as part of to my own version of firmware. So we're near the top of the hour, and I just want to first of all before I go on, I want to thank Bill
Yeah,
for being here. It's been
yeah,
fantastic to have a one-on-one chat with you to find out more about you as a person. Um, Please again like, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever it is, whatever social media you're watching this on. It's important. It helps me. Next week we're going to have another one, same time, same place. And whatever happened with the links tonight, I'll fix for next week. I'll figure it out. I'll fix it. But next week we're actually going to be talking about two people you see online on this live streams for uh, Bill's previous company. So the we have for next week we have another interview going on, but it's going to be two people from the. Sorry, my brain has gone.
Solo.
Yeah, so I'm very sorry. So next week we have Heidi
Okay.
and Ronald who are coming online to have a chat with us, a similar in-person chat about from Soval. And some of you may not know, but Ronald's actually the CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer for Soval. So Bill's a young man, CMO, fantastic position to be in at young ages. The same, and again, Ronald is in the same position. So this time next week we will have Ronald and Heidi on, so we can have an in-person chat with them. So just let me do a one little switch off. So Bill, hold on there a moment. I'll be back
Yeah,
with you. So thank you all for coming. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you got good information. We got a preview of the first Pro. You actually saw it live on camera. So that's the first one that they've made. So and there's more to come. So as more comes out, we will actually do more reveals like this. Remember, tune in next week. Like, subscribe, click that bell, whatever it is you do in your social media. See you next week. And remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, stay printing. Thank you all, and see you next week.